physical vessels in this dimension. We are multidimensional beings. We are electricity and magnetism, spirit and soul, so we can never die. We just teleport to different dimensions. We take on different bodies, all right? Some of us don't even take on bodies sometimes, all right? Just depends on what we're trying to do, okay? So you got to know, when the body begins to age and decay, and then the physical avatar dies. It didn't used to be like that. Before they put this time spell on our planet, these physical avatars will live forever. And we would just alternate, go in and out into different realities and keep creating. Because remember, we create with our words and our thoughts. We take that with us everywhere. We are spirit and soul. This is our power as the gods, as the Atlanteans. We are the Atlanteans. I keep telling y'all this, all right? The God race, the Atlanteans, angelic beings, electrical beings, all right? This is who we are. This is what we are, okay? Like I keep saying, the whole movie, The Guardian of the Galaxy, is about us and how we literally are the guardians of the 9 realms that are on the planet, all right? It's 9 realms. There's 8 other realms that exist on our planet, all right? It's 8 other realms that exist on our planet. What we call Atlantis, or they now renamed Earth, or, you know, it's called Middle Earth. This is just one of the 8 other realms on this planet, on our planet. Facts, this shit get way, man, look, this shit get deep, y'all. This shit get super deep. It ain't a word for how deep this shit get. Let's keep it going, though, about this time spell, all right? I'll make other lives about that stuff, too. I'll go more in depth for y'all, just like I did with the time spell. I talked about this time spell, and then I made an actual presentation on it. So I got y'all, all right? Here we go. We'll be back at it, okay? So, with this belief of days/years passing, the body or the avatar in which the soul moves around the physical realm, I'm giving y'all the cosmic facts, all right? This is quantum physics. In cosmic history, I'm teaching y'all about y'all selves, all right? With this belief of days/years passing, the body or the avatar in which the soul/spirit moves around the physical realm of planet Cayenne begins to decay or age. Okay, this belief, the keyword belief, in aging conjures, remember what we do when we conjure? We attract, right? So this belief in aging conjures up the spirit, remember, of decay, also known as rigor mortis or death. Let me bring that back. This belief in aging conjures up the spirit. So decay, aka rigor mortis, aka death, is a spirit, people. Yes, stress is definitely a form of going to your lower self. So what I just taught y'all was that decay, rigor mortis, death is a spirit. It's an actual spirit. It's an actual entity, okay? And we conjured up this entity with the belief of time, all right? And the soul is magnetism. So we attract this spirit to our physical bodies in this realm, which then causes these physical bodies to age, which leads to the death of the physical body. But you, the essence of you, never dies, all right? And they use this fear, this death, and our lack of knowledge thereof as a fear point to be like, hey, you don't want to die. You don't want to. Death gonna feel better than a nut. What they call death gonna feel better than a nut to you. It's gonna be the most peaceful point to you because you will release from the restraints of the physical body. All right, exactly. Which goes back. Renee say, thank you, goddess. Which goes back to the number 13 symbolizing death. Thank you. Can y'all please subscribe to the University of Cosmic Intelligence? Y'all can do it right now. All right. Feel free to donate $1 if you want to. A lot of y'all was like, what's the cash app I want to donate? I don't need no money, but if y'all want to donate, because I'm pouring a lot of energy, time, and reason, go ahead. $MIC, music, media, MDIA, the number 4, ever, EVER. All right? So if you want to do it, donate 50 cents, donate a penny. You don't want to donate nothing but your time and energy, do that by sharing this live. All right? You can donate by sharing the live. You can donate by spreading the information. You can donate a penny if you want to. You can donate by subscribing. We need to spread the information, my people. All right? So now, rigor mortis is the stiffening up of the joints and stuff that happens to death. But what they don't tell you is believing in this time spell, all right, conjures up the spirit. So you begin to decay and go through rigor mortis long before your avatar even dies. This is why the older people get, the stiffer their bones get, and they start, you know what I'm saying, they start getting hard for them to move. That's rigor mortis. But they lied and told us rigor mortis only sets in after the physical avatar dies. That's a fucking lie to keep you entrapped and ensnared in this time spell. Facts. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right. So this belief in aging conjures up the spirit of decay, also known as rigor mortis or death, but not the death of the electrical being. Let's focus on that. So only the avatar dies, people, from this time spell, but not the death of the electrical being / soul spirit within the body. Okay? Pay attention. So although they can kill the physical with this time spell, they cannot kill the us. All right? This is why we continue to reincarnate. All right? Or some of us break free from the entire cycle depending on what our mission is. Some of us ask to come back. All right? For this moment in time right here, this grand war. Okay? All right? So if we did not, yeah, exactly. If we didn't believe in time, we wouldn't be impacted by its restraints. We wouldn't age. You would look young. Listen, you think I'm lying? Let me show y'all something. Let me put y'all in tune. Prince knew this. I like to go to Prince, man. Come on, y'all. Oh, there go my YouTube channel right there. University of Cosmic Intelligence. There y'all go. Bing, bing, bada, boom. Feel me? All right. Let's see what Prince had to say about time. Yeah, like another reason why he was killed, okay? Another reason why Prince was killed, okay? So, let's see what Prince had to say. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this. Yeah, if you didn't believe in time, you wouldn't age. Try it. Try it for a couple. Try it out and see. Try it. Prince speaks. Watch this, y'all. If y'all ain't know, let me show y'all something. Another reason why Prince was killed. Y'all gotta go listen to a lot of his. Now that we are awakening, now people, go listen to a lot of Prince. A lot of what Prince was talking about in his interviews. All right, let's see what Prince had to say about birthdays. And we already know how young his motherfucking ass looked. That nigga had perfect skin.
For example,
he had perfect motherfucking skin. We can all agree. All right, so let's see what Prince had to say about time. And when he did use his platform to try to enlighten the gods, he was killed. All right, let's go. Let's see what Prince had to say about time. Because somebody said, so if we didn't believe in time, we wouldn't age or any of that. No, you would not really. Check this out.
For example, you had how many birthdays?
What do you think?
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day. You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago.
Pause. Did you hear what the man said? He just kicked esoterical motherfucking facts on live TV and it went over everybody's head. He did in this interview. Oh, we talking this shit came out early 2000s. Now do y'all see why they had to kill him too? I'm gonna do a whole separate live on all that type of shit. But I just wanted to ask somebody who was like, so we stopped believing? Yeah. Let me let you, and I didn't get this from him. I know this on my own, but I'm using another one of the gods whose soul has transcended over to the other side for the moment, time being. All right? Exactly. Reality is fake, dreams are real. Now we talking, Stephen Wilson. Now you on board. All right? So the time spell I've been telling y'all about it's real. This is why Prince was killed. He been saying stuff like this. All right? Breaking down the time spell all day, but let's listen to him one more time, y'all. So yes, if you stop celebrating birthdays, if you stop believing in time, if you stop counting days, minutes, seconds, hours, your physical body won't age because you don't believe in that. Chemistry has to reshape. Facts. This is the science. This ain't my opinion. This is science. You see what I'm saying? That's why my university, this is a university, people. This is why it's called the University of Cosmic Intelligence. All right? Let me run it back for y'all. I got y'all on the run back. I love y'all.
For example, you had how many birthdays?
What do you think?
Listen to him.
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day. You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago.
All right. So what he just listen. Now he just told you some shit, and it would have went over your head when he said it. All right. Listen, man. The man, all right. He just clearly said, "This is why I look the same way I looked it 10 years ago. Prince didn't celebrate birthdays, and we know how he looked. That man was 50 with skin clearer than mine. That man looked at 28 in the face at the moment of his death. Also, what's her name? Sade. Sade. Look at Sade. Sade. She almost 60. She don't celebrate birthdays neither. She don't believe in time neither. See, when you get to counting, you're focusing. Whatever you focus your energy on, that's a separate live. We are here. Thank you. I'll have a raspberry now. Thank you, goddess. Don't mind if I do. All right. So, because that's alkaline food. That's energy right there. This is all fruits, vegetables, water, and sunlight. We are plant-based. We need photon energy, people. All right. Let's keep it going. Oh. And you know you eat a blue. Hey. I on some real good. I just got my teeth. Bit into a blueberry and get the seed getting them. Man, that shit fucking me up right now. All right, let's go. All right, yeah, let me see that. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. So we back on this time spell. We back on their ass, y'all. We in here class. We back on their ass. Let's go. All right. So this belief in time of with this belief of days and years passing, the avatar in which the soul resides basically begins to decay because it attracts that spirit of decay. Remember, this belief in aging conjures up the spirit of decay, also known as rigor mortis or death, okay? But not the death of the electrical being / soul / spirit within the body. For that deity, God, is made up of pure energy, and energy can never die, nor was it created, it always was. You feel me? You feel me? You are a god, goddess, esoterical, cosmic facts. I'm giving y'all the quantum physical breakdown of this shit. And I ain't never went to none of their major universities because we don't need it. The truth is locked in our DNA. Meditation, alkaline diet and things like this, building. What we're doing right now is we are building. We are building right now. We are passing information. Y'all are sharing this live. Y'all are commenting. Other people are reading y'all comments. Y'all teaching each other just in the comments. This is what they fear, my people. Okay? Because at your base form, you break down to atoms and protons and electrons, and that's only energy. This is why you are a god. This is why you cannot be defeated. You cannot be destroyed. And if you erase that fear of death, you will become all powerful and they will not be able to stop you. Okay? We only believe in death because of this time spell. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it fucking going. All right? Energy can never be killed or destroyed. It can only dissipate. But the belief, keyword, but. So energy, that which we are, my people, can never be killed or destroyed. It can only dissipate. This is science. This is science too. When it says the deities, us, are made up of pure energy. And energy can never die, nor was it created. Do you see furthermore why you are a god? You are energy at your core. You can never die because you were never even born. You were never created. You are energy. You always was. You gotta try to grasp that. All right? Energy can never be killed or destroyed. It can only dissipate, meaning move around somewhere else. But the belief in this human, that's why I wrote it like that, human-made construct brings about the death of the physical avatar or body which the soul uses while on planet Kai. Okay, let's say that again. You can't die, all right? But believing in this human man-made construct, the time spell, brings about the death of our physical avatars, which are the bodies we use while on this planet, all right? Because you are not your body, okay? This is why when people quote-unquote die, we still see the body in the goddamn casket, right? Right? We still see the body in the goddamn casket, right? Right? Because you are not your body, all right? This is why you are connected to everything, right? And the moment you realize that, that's when you're able to do anything. Remember in the Matrix when Neo walked up and the little dude was bending the spoon and Neo looked at it and he told Neo, he said, try not to bend the spoon for that would be impossible. Instead, try to realize the simple truth that there is no spoon. You are only bending yourself. So instead of trying to bend the spoon, just envision bending yourself. Recognize that you and the spoon, not just you and the spoon, but every object around you is one. Because y'all all come from that same energy of creation. I keep telling y'all we are one, but they had to make us numb to this fact so that we were able to kill each other, right? It's easy to kill him if you don't recognize him as you. Kill him if you don't know that he's you in another form. And if you know the truth, you can't go kill your goddamn self. This is what the movie The One was symbolizing. You are everybody around you. This is what, see, I'm going to be teaching y'all the lingo in some upcoming classes, all right? You hear me say stuff like peace, God. Peace means positive energy always creates elevation. It's an acronym. I don't mean peace as in stillness, because the pieces and stillness is what they use to conquer us, all right? We come from chaos. Diamonds are made, we were chaotic, but they got us thinking chaos is bad. No, chaos is the form of, everything is created through chaos. Things have to move around. That's what chaos is, okay? All right? So these beings took our nature from us. They are Satan. Remember, Satan was against God. He's against nature. Okay? So this is why they created this time trap. All right? All right? So let's keep going. This time spell ushers in the spirit of fear and death by feeding directly off the kinetic energy. Okay? Kinetic energy, people. This is exactly, we don't die, we multiply. That's where that saying come from. But kinetic energy, my people, all right? Kinetic energy is what the Black Panther had in his suit. When they shot his suit with all them bullets and he just kept taking all the kinetic energy off the bullets and then he shot it back at them. You have kinetic energy in this carbon within you. This is why if you go to a bad environment, you're going to take, or you're going to basically trap, you're going to take on, not a trap, but you're going to take in all that energy and then you're going to release it. All right? You might see this being shown like somebody like myself growing up in Chicago in a violent environment, and then by the time I got 16, 17, now I go over here and bust this motherfucking head to the white meat. All right? On the outside, the Medea, the enchantress, although she's orchestrating all this bullshit, she'll say he's acting evil because he just went and bust dude head to the motherfucking white meat. When in reality, that wasn't acting evil, all right? That's just you pushing out the kinetic energy that you have been taking in from your environment through the epidermis of your skin, on your skin, antenna, your receptors, as well as your hair. This is why your hair gonna keep growing back no matter how much you cut it. Period. Like, facts. Like, I'm giving y'all real esoteric facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna grow my hair out now. If y'all keep rocking me, y'all gonna be with my whole lock journey, the whole 9. I need to retwist and everything. You feel me? Like, won't be able to get that for a few days. I'm gonna still give y'all this line. I ain't cutting, ain't none of it. I'm letting it lock and go all the way out now that I know the hair, it makes you wiser as well. It connects you to your ancestors. Your ancestors are in your DNA. They be speaking to us, but it's hard to hear them. You get what I'm saying? We got poison, the GMOs, and all of that. All right? So, this time spell, all right, ushers in the spirit of fear and death. All right? We fear, so we bring about death. And what does it do? If it's feeding this time, which this fear and death is feeding directly off the kinetic energy of us, the Black and Latino people, aka the gods and goddesses, who are directly connected to the entire planet and its ley lines or energy grids. Remember, I told y'all it's a frequency war. We are electrical beings. This is why they had to kill for telling y'all that in Dr. Sebi. They platform huge. My platform not that big right now, so they ain't think about me. But I'm just letting y'all know this is why. And even if they wanted to, they can't do nothing. They are leaving the planet. It's over with. Like they could do nothing if they wanted to. Facts. They can't do nothing with none of us. That's what y'all don't know. It's so many, like the money spell already been broken. That'll be my next lecture tomorrow. Because just on this time spell, y'all see this shit took hours. That's how deep it go. All right? But let's keep going. All right? Let's read it one more time. So this time spell ushers in the spirit of fear and death by feeding directly off the kinetic energy of the gods/goddesses who are directly connected to the entire planet and its ley lines or energy grids. All right? So we directly connected to the planet, y'all. And that's why they do this. Let's keep it going. All right? Boom. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. The clock, all right? So what does the clock symbolize? A lot of us have been taught to believe the clock is how they count time. The clock symbolizes time. Just another one of the many lies they told us. Let me decode what the clock really symbolizes, all right? So first off, this clock has always been used since the beginning of time by your ancestors. I keep telling you, these human beings ain't never created but chaos. but fucking war, all right? So the clock, as it says down here, the clock doesn't indicate time. The clock is symbolic of our plane, aka planet, planet that we live on, and how the moon and our 2 suns, the second sun is coming back, but how the moon and our 2 suns orbits around our atmosphere, okay? So remember, we live on a plane, all right? So think of the earth isn't flat, but it's also isn't round. It's like a pancake. It's a plane. Called a plane. This is why it's called a planet. Plane, Plane-T, plane T, all right? It was called plane T because the original name of this plane was called Tiamat or Ka. So when they came, they called it plane T or a planet. That's where the name planet comes from, all right? But our landmass on our rim, on this side of the earth, if you want to call it that, looks like this, where we reside, okay? This hand represented the sun. Our ancestors made this symbol. At the moon. And what it shows is, imagine this being the whole earth. And this black representing the ice rings of Antarctica, okay? All right? And this is us. And this hand being the sun, this is the sun rotating above, around the earth every day. The long hand. And the short hand, which goes first, will be representing the moon that cycles around our plane. All right? And then the long hand represents the sun that cycles around and orbits above our plane. So this is nothing but showing you a bird's eye view of the plane. All right? They came in through they man-made numbers on it. All right? And told you it was a clock and that it was used to count time. This shit ain't got nothing to do with no fucking time. This is an ancient symbol used by your ancestors just to show that the moon, to show the way the moon and sun orbits above our plane. All right? It's just like, imagine going to Google Earth. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at the bird's eye view. That's all this was representative of. And they came through some fucking hands on it and told us it was time. Yeah, I'm on their ass today. I'm on their motherfucking ass today, all right? Inspector Jamal Gadget, I told y'all who I am now. Let's get it. Now, examples of the time spell and how they directly impact you. Because we almost at the end, y'all. Stay tuned. So look, these are examples of the time spell and how they impact you every day in your life and you don't even know it. Late to work. Working overtime to pay bills. Not being able to raise your kids because you don't have enough time in the day to do it. Car accidents. Domestic disputes. Missing your entire soul's purpose while on this material plane because you have spent your entire life mission working to help our enemies further destroy your own planet. Wow. All right. This is how the time spell works, people. All right. Now let's go through them one by one. All right. Running late to work. How do you feel when you're running late to work? Low frequency, fear, worry. What my boss gonna say? Remember, it's all about frequency. You're moving in a rush. You're moving. You're constantly moving. You're not thinking. You're moving off an emotion. You're moving off of fear when you're running late to work. And you wouldn't be running late to work if it wasn't a time for you to come into work. Okay? Check this out. Working overtime to pay bills. All right? Why are you working overtime to pay bills? all right? Because you don't have enough money to pay your bills, right? So you like, I need this money, which I'll go into the money spell tomorrow, but I need this money to pay my bills. But I don't have enough time in the day, or I don't have enough time to get the money I need to pay this rent fee. This rent might be $2,000. I can make the $2,000, but I only got 1 month to make it. So you don't have enough time to make it, and you believe that you don't have enough time to make it. So now your ass is doing this, working overtime to pay bills, with no understanding of what that is doing to the inner you. But let's keep breaking down this time spell and how it affects us. Not being able to raise your kids because you don't have enough time in the day to do it. That's the biggest one. They had us working at their 9-to-5 factories, which was their slave plantations, for 8 hours out of their days. They told you it's only 24 hours in a day. See how they fucked us? Because if it's only 24 hours in their day and they make you go to work for 8 of them, and then days most people work 10 and 12-hour shifts just to make ends meet. All right. So if it's only 24 hours in a day and your ass working 10 to 12 of those, okay, when you get home, you only got 12 hours. It's only 12 hours left in that day. So most of us do this. You get up, go to work all day. Don't get home till late night. When you do get home, because you're working all this overtime and you busting your ass right at the job. By the time you do get home, you ain't even got time to spend time with your kids. You sit down, eat dinner, goddamn it, tuck them in, and it's time for you to get back up. So essentially, you ain't even raising your kids. They're raising your kids through the entertainment field and through these false education systems, all right? All this virtual learning bullshit and before that, they had them going into schools. So you will be able to raise your kids no matter how much you worked if you had enough time in the day to do it. But if they telling you, this is how cold day is with it, y'all. If they taught us that it's only 24 hours in a day and they making your ass work 8 to 12 of them, you ain't got enough time in that day in their system to raise your goddamn kids. All right, let's keep it going. All right, how are most car accidents? How do they come about? No, they don't come about from people being drunk. That's bullshit. They don't come about people getting car accidents from being drunk. A lot of people have died from DUIs, drunk driving, but most car accidents come because somebody ass is rushing because they ass feel like they late to get somewhere, meaning they feel like they don't have enough time, so they ass flying through lights because you did it before. I did it before. We all been guilty of it. All right. Most car accidents come from us feeling like we do not have enough time. Facts. Not even enough time to protect our own goddamn physical avatar. All right. So, another example. I'm gonna get to that soon, Lex, because I know you on it quick, but everybody might not understand as quick as you got it, so I'm gonna work them through it. But it's coming up though. All right. Domestic disputes. How many times have you got mad at your wife or your girlfriend because you feel like she ain't spending enough time with you? She always with her homies. Now y'all in the crib arguing, them and fighting. How many times have your woman, your wife, your girlfriend feel like, oh, you don't got no time for me? Yeah. The average domestic dispute comes down to time spent. So we're still dealing with time. But when time didn't exist, couples, the guys and goddesses who did mate, didn't look at time. So they embraced every moment with each other. Like, we don't have time. We have energy cycles. Our planet, our realm goes through energy cycles. We actually going through one now. This is what all the shifting and all this is about. All right. So what's another one? Example of the time spell and how it impacts you: missing your entire soul's purpose. Meaning the reason you even came back to this realm, because you spent your whole life working to help our enemies, human beings and the draconian reptilians, the major brands who own and run everything, further destroy your own God. Let me repeat. This time spell has led many of us to miss our entire soul's purpose while on this material plane, because you have spent your entire life working to help our enemies, the human beings and the reptilian shapeshifters, further destroy our goddamn planet. When we go in and make work at these factories, what do factories hurt? Pollute the air, hurts the atmosphere. You work in the restaurant business, you selling food that's hurting us. If you an entertainer, we pushing rhymes and putting music out there that's hurting us. You know what I'm saying? Like we helping their agenda. They came to conquer and drain us of resources. So working these jobs, these 9 to 5s, I don't care what brand or what company it's for, we only help them with their agenda. And now that's ended. That's why motherfuckers running out of jobs, because all the major CEOs stepped down. They trying to lead the planet, and a lot of them are dead. So when I'm telling y'all about this shift that I've been talking to y'all about for the last few months, I'm talking about the shift, the origin story, but I'm talking about the spells they have had over us. All right? Letting y'all know what it is, man. All right? You came to this planet. You didn't come to this planet to work no fucking job. You came to this planet to create other realities, which is what you were doing before they invaded this realm, which is why the realities and galaxies are endless. All right? We have been trapped and locked in this reality, in this realm, on this frequency, because of all this spelling, this shit. This is what I'm showing y'all. All right? So when you see how many levels we are at war on, see how blind they got us, why they got motherfuckers voting for what? Why are you voting for people that came and invaded and conquered you? You think you ever gonna have a say so? Why you wonder why they look at blacks and Latinos like that? You wonder why the police killing you? Because the police job is to protect and motherfucking serve. So they protecting and serving the establishment by killing your motherfucking black and Latino ass. They doing their job. Now you need to do your job by learning who you are and learning that they are the real enemy, and stop trying to protect them. Stop trying to rally for them. Start enlightening each other. Because to educate is to program. I broke that down already. Let's get away from this technology of these human beings. Let's get enlightened. Let's become illuminated. We have to use these words to have spiritual power. All right? Right. Majority of these companies support pedophilia. All of them do. I'm going to do a whole live on Pizzagate just for y'all. I'm tired of telling y'all to look up Pizzagate. Facts. Let's keep the shit going, man. Everything is coming out. You're probably working too much. Now, this is facts. 1/3 of Americans, when they say Americans, know that they're really talking about the blacks and Latinos. All right? This who fucking planet this is, all right? Talk about your ass with this working shit, all right? 1/3 of Americans work 45 hours or more a week, and 9.7 million work more than 60 hours. The average work day in Europe is about 1 hour less than in the U.S. Look at the picture of the person. They got you all benched over, all hunched over, with clock all on your mind, time all on your mind, right? And the screw in your motherfucking back, all right? How many of us is working right now on this live just to pay bills? Come on now. How many of us right now is looking for a motherfucking second stimulus check? But if we would have spent our entire life building up our own businesses, which we are more than capable of, we wouldn't need them. We wouldn't even need their businesses. We wouldn't even need their money. We could just get in tune with self. All right? So let's keep it going, though. Long hours are making us sick. So scientists are putting this out there to y'all. They letting y'all know working long hours at work are making Americans sick. Americans, they talk about y'all. Americans sleep just 6.5 hours a night, a drop from the 1940s. Yet many, remember what I told y'all, what is sleep, people? Sleep is when you leave this body to go to other dimensions, okay? So we really supposed to be getting way more. You're supposed to get about 12, if you want hours, you're supposed to be getting probably 12 to 14 of those hours of sleep a day. Because remember, we are multidimensional beings, so you need time to go to your other avatar, all right? But they like to keep you trapped here. They don't like to let you go to your other realities and shit. They only give you so much time to do that, all right? Facts. I'm giving y'all the realness to this shit. Facts. This is why sleep does what to everybody. They call it what? Because you regenerate. We have regenerate. Our bodies regenerate just like Wolverine. Why you think when you sleep, everything heals, everything grows when you what? Sleep. All right, let's keep going though. When your body sleeps, all right. So it say many Republicans say it's not enough hours of work. So the Republicans, they want you to work more. The Republicans want y'all to work more. Do I? Want y'all to work more, all right? Look at it. Even though y'all barely getting 6 hours of sleep, many Republicans say that's not enough hours of work. 20 million people who work 30 to 39 hours a week may lose benefits under GOP plan if they don't work more, all right? So they're trying to force you to work more. They wanted you to work more to keep your ass busy, to keep you away from your goddamn self. They keep you away from self. They keep your ass from meditating and going within. Do you see the bigger picture, people? Talking about we free. Then everybody went to laugh at Kanye. Kanye in tune. That's why they had to do what they did to him. Hijack his consciousness. All right? Because every time he speak, he be telling y'all like he Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She just let them go work for more white people. Everybody laughed at him. But he was telling y'all real facts. Because even though she removed them from the north and took them, from the south, it took them north. When they got north, what the fuck they had to do? They had to work in factories to make income, right? So they were still enslaved. Just like we are to this motherfucking day. Facts. So, all ain't free shit. You don't even know who you is. You don't even know the power of spell. And that you are a God. If you walking around believing in Jesus Christ, believing that it's a God in this guy, it's a Satan in this, your ass ain't free. Believing this melanin, you ain't free. If you walking around believing, hey, I'm gonna go vote and it's gonna matter, you are not free. Free your mind, my people. This is why I say in my university, I say, what do I say? What's our motto? Exit Earth. Exit Earth. Enter reality. Enter reality is within you. All right? Let's keep it going so y'all can see how it effects of time spell: depression, suicide, hopelessness, anger, fear, regret. How many of us regret? We wish it was things we can go back in time and do. How many of us fear dying or fear losing loved ones, feeling we running out of time? All right, fearing stuff. How many of us get angry, all right, at things around us because we feel like we don't have enough time to do it or we're running out of time? How many of us feel hopelessness, all right? Suicide, depression. All these are low vibrations that come from this time spell. Then you wonder why you arguing with a motherfucker all day and your family in the house. They have turned you against yourself and you don't even know it. The war has been waged. Feel me? I'm here to wake y'all up. Let's keep it going. All right. Now, what is the intent of the time spell? All right. Let's get what is the intent of the time spell. The intent, this is the most powerful thing. The intent behind why they do all this stuff with this time spell. All right. The intent of the time spell is to lower the frequency of by keeping the true protectors, aboriginals, gods, goddesses, stuck on a low vibration. They are then able to control them, the gods, by emitting low-level frequencies to match the low frequency they have already lured and trapped the soul/spirit of the gods and goddesses in with this illusion of motherfucking time. All right? So let me say it again. The intent of the time spell is to lower the frequency of the planet by keeping the true protector slash aboriginal slash god slash goddesses stuck on a low vibration. They are then able to control us once they get us stuck on these low vibrations by emitting low level frequencies to match the low level frequency that they have already lured and trapped our souls with this whole illusion of time. Okay? So I'm letting y'all know that this shit is only about snatching your soul. Frequency war. All right? They don't have souls, people. All right? I keep telling you this, okay? They do not have soul. All right? Now let's get deeper. Time keeps the gods locked at the lowest level of themselves. Now I got this pulled up to show you yourself, the real you within you, not that fake meat suit that you think is you. All right? Time keeps the gods locked at the lowest level of themselves. The god's lowest chakra, which is called the root chakra or tailbone. So your root chakra is located by your tailbone, if you didn't know. This chakra is represented by the color red, which is why red represents low frequency. Red represents anger and all type of stuff. All right? That's why. All right? And I did it. Red is the lowest color spectrum that the physical eye can detect. Okay? So now I just told you that this time spell keeps us locked at the lowest level of ourselves. All right? Which is called the root chakra. So this is your root chakra. You see it? It's red. It's located within you. It's located at the base of your spine, your tailbone, the bottom of your kundalini energy. All right? What does it deal with? Survival. And by fear. Okay? In order to become one with self and ascend up into higher dimensions within yourself and higher spiritual planes, which is that state of nirvana or oneness, or that God state, your true power, you have to go rise up through the chakras, all right? But this time spell keeps us locked at the lowest level of ourselves, which is the root chakra, all right? So believing in the time spell when we should be all the way up here within ourselves, you stuck right here just believing in time. Because it deals with survival. Everything based around times deals with survival. You feel like you're running out of time, you in survival mode 24/7. And it's blocked by fear. You have to open up each chakra to become one with self. Okay? So these beings who have entrapped us, they are in a frequency war with us. They keep us locked in these low frequencies. Remember in my last class, I broke down why the traffic light is green, yellow, and red. All right? So as you can see, now let's go. The lowest one is red, deals with survival. It's blocked by fear. The second chakra is your penis or your vagina. All right, this deals with pleasure, which is to get that orgasm, people. But it is blocked by guilt. All right, it's blocked by guilt. This is why you gotta let all these fake emotions go. Okay, but we gonna keep rising. And notice the color, yellow. All of these colors actually affect you. I did a presentation on why your restaurants, all their logos, they use red and yellow because these keep you locked in the lower level of yourself. The soul is magnetism. So seeing these colors, your soul is attracted to all these colors right here. And these are also the colors of the rainbow if you're paying attention, all right? Because we are directly connected to the cosmos. We are the God. Everything comes from us. Remember that these bodies are carbon from the basis from which all life forms. So we literally created everything. We created the moon, the suns, the planet, the insects, the animals, all of it. We created all, including human beings. We also created them. But this, all right, let's rise up to the third chakra. The third chakra is orange, deals with willpower, all right? And it's blocked by shame. Okay, so in order to master oneself, you have to master all these chakras. You have to open them, and you open them through meditation. Okay, so consistent meditation. Okay, so let's keep rising. Now we at the fourth chakra, which is green. This is why money is green. Remember, I did a whole thing. They make money the color green because your soul is attracted to the color green. It deals with love, and it's blocked by grief. This is why when we see the color green, I'm gonna do one on the color wars for y'all. Every color has a frequency, people. All right, so this is why when we see the color green, we associate it with love. This is why they made money green. So you within love money. We are connected to this, people. This is true life science right here. Quantum physics right here for y'all, all right? And this chakra is blocked by grief. Notice these emotions block you from opening these chakras. You have to let all these emotions go because they are not real. All right, let's keep going up. This is your throat chakra, and it deals with the... This is why they've been having everybody wear the masks and shit in Corona. Because Corona is killing and it's strengthening us. But the wearing of the mask is symbolic of the blocking of the throat chakra because it deals with truth, people. By lies, okay? So to unlock these chakras, we have to stop fearing, stop feeling guilty, stop being ashamed, stop feeling grief, stop lying, all right? So yeah, all of this, right? We have to master ourselves, okay? Now, this fifth chakra deals with insight. This is the sixth chakra. This is the third eye, the pineal gland. I did a whole live on the pineal gland and how it is real, all right? And how it represents a balanced brain. The third chakra is represented by the color violet, and it's blocked. It deals with insight, okay? It deals with insight, your third eye, and it's blocked by illusion, which is why these people who have been controlling have been using illusions. They are witches, and they are reptilians. They are witches, and they are wizards, okay? This is a frequency war, my people, okay? This is also, with me in the power of colors, let me show y'all something. Y'all might not have noticed, all right? Purple represents violet. It's the highest color the human eye can see. It represents higher spiritual dimensions and spirituality. This is why when I started my presentation, I used this color violet to attract you guys and reel you in even more and to set your highest chakra, which is your crown chakra, which vibrates violet, which is already inside you. It attracted you to this live, and it attracts you to what's being said. I purposely use violet. Why? Because I, all right, am aware of this frequency war and what color really represent. All right. And the last highest color, which is why I had the slide violet, deals with cosmic energy, which is the highest form of you, the God you, the spiritual plane. And to unlock this, it's blocked by the ego. All right. So we have to let go of the ego to unlock the crown chakra. And you do all this through meditating and letting go. You have to forgive yourself. See, a lot of us haven't forgiven ourselves, so we are filled with grief and shame and guilt and fear. Notice these are all low-level chakras. These are all low vibrations, people. Low-level chakras. This is your lower self. Higher self is 6 and 7. All right? 4 and up is your higher self. 3 and down is your lower self. So what does your lower self deal with, people? Shame, guilt, fear. This is why the media keeps sending us images that's going to keep us either feeling in fear or sad, which is shame. Okay? So to ascend to this God state, that which we are, we have to stay locked in the fourth chakra or higher, which deals with what? Love, truth, insight, and cosmic energy. Notice my university is called what, people? The University of Cosmic Intelligence, because I'm giving you intel on the cosmos, people. Allowing you to connect to higher dimensions. This is what my lives are all about. Helping you to unlock, to activate. All right? So, this shit get deep, don't it, y'all? And you would have never thought or knew all this. But this is what the time spell do. So, once again, what is the intent of the time spell? To lower the frequency, these are frequencies, to lower the frequency of the planet by keeping the true protector / aboriginal / god / goddesses stuck on a low vibration. They are then able to control us by emitting low-level frequencies to match the low frequencies they have already lured and trapped our souls / spirits in with this illusion of time. All right? Time then keeps the gods locked at the lowest level of themselves. You see? 3 chakras, shame, guilt, fear. This time spell keeps the gods, blacks and Latinos, locked at the lowest level of themselves, okay? The god's lowest chakra, which is called the root chakra, is located at the tailbone, all right? This chakra is represented by the color red. Now you know why red represents stop at a motherfucking track. All this is interconnected to you within, literally, all right, that the physical eye can detect, all right? Red, the lowest color the physical eye can detect. Violet is the highest, all right? There are colors higher than violet and colors lower than red, but we cannot detect them, all right? Because they vibrate either lower or higher, all right? So, now, somebody asked, all right, how do we break this time spell? We just broke it. By not anymore. Stop counting days. Stop counting minutes. Stop counting seconds. Stop celebrating birthdays, all right? It starts with you, within, all right? But also, we are going through a planetary shift right now. The gods are being reactivated. Their 500-year invasion that they had on us is over with, people. It's over with, all right? That's what coronavirus is about. That's what all of this BS is about. So it's nothing to fear, right? Their time spell is being broken as we speak. We just broke it right now. Now y'all gonna take it and tell more people to further break it. That's how. But guess what? I'm not the only one breaking the time spell. Yeah, I'm breaking this down in my own way because I go meditate and I travel to different realms and I communicate with the ancestors and I move around and because I'm aware of these things. I astral project a lot every night. I'm aware of it now. All right. So I'm trying to make you guys aware of it so that you can be more conscientious of what you're doing, how powerful you really are. All right. So, all right. I left this up here for a reason. All right. My bad. Let me hit play on the slide. I left this up here for a reason. All right. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it eat its fruits. That's Proverbs 18:21. The power of the tongue. And the power of the tongue, this truth, this ancient art, this ancient technology that we have, all right, is the very reason why these spells they have used, these 5 different spells have worked. Okay. So that's why. And I broke down incantations and the power words and everything. So now let's go back a little bit. All right. Let's go back to real quick to the different spells. Moves on the different spells. Let's look at them again, people. What's the 5 different spells? We broke down the time spell today. All right. What's the second spell that has been used to ensnare the souls of the blacks / Latinos, aka the gods? The money spell. We'll be breaking that down tomorrow. What's the third spell that has been used to ensnare the souls of the blacks/Latinos, aka the gods, the sex spell. I'll be breaking that one down tomorrow. Okay, I'll do a whole live on that one. Each spell, because this is a part one, y'all. This is just the first part of this course on the different spells that they have been using. So we did the time spell. We got the money spell to do, the sex spell. All right, the food spell that's coming up. Y'all see how that red meat coming up? The food spell and the history/religion spell. Okay, so these are the 5 different spells that they have been using to control us with, my people. And today, we just went and we broke down the time spell, okay? And I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel. I got a book that I'm gonna come out with. Definitely the book, okay? But this whole PowerPoint presentation will be going on my YouTube channel, all right? Facebook like to delete a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna have to hurry up and post it before they try to delete this, because this is, listen, I just risked my life to give y'all this. I just gave y'all like the secret. Like they don't want y'all to know. I just gave y'all, not only did I like the decode and expose this time spell, but in doing this, I gave y'all the access to ancient technology locked deep within you. That's just part. Keyword. That's just one of the many things that we are capable of doing. This incan and this, the manifest, because we are magnetism. We are electricity and magnetism, soul and spirit. That's what we are. All right. And why? Because death and life are in the power of the tongue. Those who love will eat its fruit. So the time. All right. These spells, they use us to catch to cast these. So what is spelling? Spelling is when you write it down. Spell casting is when you say it. All right. You create either way with both ways. So start being conscientious of this, my people. All right. Start being conscientious of this. All right. Very conscientious of this. All right. To be. All right. So that's the end of my discourse on the 5 different spells. You feel me? Today we attack the time spell, y'all. Come back tomorrow. We gonna attack the sex spell, because each spell needs its own whole motherfucking day. Because this shit get deep. And if y'all keep tuning into my university, subscribing, like I need y'all to really go subscribe to my YouTube so I can start going live on YouTube. All right. So because Facebook be freezing us up videos the whole 9. All right. But we are not through with the 5 different spells. We only attacked 1 today. We did the time spell. We got 4 more to go through. All right. And then after we through with them spells, we're going to keep it going. Hey, in this class, in this university, this is what I'm going to be teaching y'all. I'm going to be teaching y'all the truth about the cosmos. All right. Esoterical information. The truth about magic and ancient arts. All right, I'm gonna teach y'all how to cloak, how to disappear, how you can do all this stuff with them. I'm gonna teach y'all all these ancient arts that have been hidden that I use. All right, I even stopped the rain like 3 days, like that wasn't 3, that's 3 weeks ago. All right, twice. Well, month and a half. Okay, twice. My bad, I was corrected. Month and a half, but twice. All right. So, also I'll be teaching you guys supreme alphabet, supreme mathematics. So we'll be going over real mathematics. All these classes coming up. Also, if you got anything you want me to talk about, DM me. I'm gonna have to start telling y'all to email me, because sometimes why I don't respond to y'all inboxes is Facebook. They be on bullshit with me, y'all. They don't want y'all to know this. Y'all gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I need y'all to share these live, start watch parties for them. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You feel me? And this live, it was so definitely take your time, go back through it, read, do more research on your own. All right. So we know about this time spell, and that's just 1. We got 4 more to go. Like I say, supreme out. Like I'm gonna teach y'all quantum physics, chemistry, real biology, like about our anatomy and their anatomy, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? This been hitting from us. So this what I was sent here to do. Feel me? If I don't do this, then I have a karmic debt to pay. All right. So I'm just doing what I was put here to do, and just showing y'all, reminding y'all that and it's nothing that y'all can't do, and to break free from voting, break free from this whole idea that human beings and gods are one. All right. No, we not. All right. Blacks and Latinos are your gods and your goddesses. All right. All right, human beings are your white people, all right? We know who's running everything, the extraterrestrials, your draconian reptilians, all right? So, and those are your 13 bloodlines. So, what I'm going to do, I'm finna unpin this comment, all right? And I'm finna open up a Q&A, all right? I'm going to take 5. Actually, I'm going to take, I'm going to take 5. I'm going to take 3. 3 is a very spiritual number. Everything in the universe comes in 3. So, I'll take 3 questions because I got to go eat, and I done get a lot of my energy. But, if you do want to donate, you know what I'm saying? Just there it goes up there for you. You feel me? Because I'm giving y'all real discourses, all right? All right, so here we go. Now, we finna open up a Q&A, y'all, real quick. I'm only taking 3. All right? So, let's go. We doing 3 questions. All right? Listen, y'all, this information gonna go on forever. It ain't gonna never stop. Y'all gonna see my head get downhill. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be long gone off the planet. Y'all ain't going to need me telling y'all this no more. Y'all, first off, everything I'm telling y'all, I'm not telling you, y'all are me, I am y'all, okay? Everything, the truth is in our soul, all right, in our DNA. So I'm only acting as a stimulator to remind your soul and your DNA about these facts. I'm just helping to activate your DNA. Every book and everything else, that's what they do, all right? So I'm waiting. If you got a question, all you got to do is request to join the live. I'll ask your question. I'll let you ask your question, then I'm gonna click you out so I can answer it so it don't freeze. 35 people. I'm gonna do a 10-second count. If I don't see nobody requesting to join the live, I'm finna get off here. All right. So if you have a question, I'm not gonna answer it randomly in the comments. I'd rather pull you into the live and let you ask, stand up like in class, a real class. What this is, and ask it on live in front of the whole class, so they can see you, and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. All right. All right. So let's go. Nobody got any questions? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, okay. Hey, I wasn't tripping if y'all ain't had no questions. I just gave y'all a whole day of me. You feel me? Like, well, let's go. I'm with it. Let's get it. So who we adding? We're adding.
What's good, my boy? What's good? How you feeling?
Let everybody know your name, who you is.
All right, so what's up, y'all? I'm Chris. I'm from Chicago and stuff like that. So like I've been talking to you, bro, and been hollering at you. And my question for you is, because I just got asked this question not even 20 minutes ago. When it comes down to us unlocking our DNA, how do you know that it's occurring? And and the second question is, how do you properly meditate?
All right, well, I can't answer both questions. The meditate question, I'm actually gonna do a whole live on. But far as the first question, ask the first question again, and I'll let you know.
So when it comes to our DNA and us unlocking our DNA, how will we know? And when it's
all right, please. All right. So Chris asked, thanks for joining. Okay, when it comes to unlocking our DNA, how will we know? All right. Well, you're gonna know when you're starting to unlock your DNA, because first off, it's being unlocked and being repaired every day by the sun. But you'll become more conscious. Like, you might not have a taste for meat like that was a great question. You might not have a taste for meat like you used to. You might not be getting a lot of sleep. Like, a lot of y'all might not have been sleeping a lot lately and don't know why. You might not have an appetite as much lately. You might be eating once a day. You might be feeling certain vibrations, certain aches, certain pains, and don't know why. All of this is part of the repairing of your DNA. Even to join this live, even if you know normally you wouldn't be trying to listen to nothing about no history on that level, but something's pulling your soul to be like, hold on, let me look this up more. Let me listen to this more. That's because you are being activated. Think about this. There's only 40 people on here. It's 8 billion people in the world. You know how many people that's not hearing this right now? They are not being activated right now, but they will be, the ones that are gods and goddesses. So to answer your question, Chris, that's how you will know. Now, he also asked about meditation. What's the proper way to meditate? And like I was saying, if you have any questions, you can inbox me your question. And if it's a deep enough question, I'll make a whole presentation on it. And a few of y'all, I told y'all I'm gonna make presentations live about y'all questions, and I haven't forgot about y'all. So to Chris, I promise you, that's my word, I will make a whole live about how to properly meditate, which is something I was going to do anyway. But definitely, when I start working on breaking free from meat, do a lot of reading. When you meditate, let me give y'all a quick key in meditating. Meditate to binaural beats. All right. If you don't know what they are, just Google them. Binaural beats. Turn them on. Start off with meditating maybe 15 minutes a day. Gradually move up to 30 minutes a day. So for the first week, you might 30 minutes a day, up and up and up. But when you meditate, the secret is to let go. Don't think. Don't think. Just be an observer. Become an observer of your thoughts. Let your thoughts, whatever is flowing through you, let them flow. All right. Because eventually, as you continue to meditate while focusing on your breathing, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, you want to envision your Kundalini energy, your spine. All right. That's why people have the spines sitting straight. The yogis, when they do the yoga, the Kundalini energy has to be aligned straight, or you want to lay flat down in the bed on your back. You can close your eyes. You can even meditate. A lot of people don't know. People think you got to close your eyes and sit in a weird yoga position. That's to meditate. No, meditation is focus. You could be wide awake and be meditating. Whatever you are focused in on. Some people call it daydream. All right. So, definitely. All right. So, hopefully that answered your question. And I'm gonna do a whole live on meditation though. So I'm gonna touch it deep. I'm gonna do a whole PowerPoint because I like to do PowerPoints. That's why I call it the university, because I like to pull up the science behind what I'm saying. I can say and just talk all day. And those who've been following me from day one, they know I started off just talking. Then I started trying to show y'all what I'm saying, because I feel like I wasn't getting through to people. You feel me? All right. Exactly. See, two Boinky said I was just scrolling. Feel like I need to write because you're so magnetism. All right, magnetism. And those who are it's not for yet, they gonna keep scrolling past it, and that's okay. Because some of us are shifting quicker than others. All right, so let's do 2 more questions, y'all. 2 more. I'm trying to eat. And y'all definitely make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for my live on the sex spell. Y'all gonna love that one. And y'all can thank the wife for one of the main points of the sex spell that I'm gonna use. So we was watching a major documentary last night. If you ever seen Black Venus, go watch it. All right. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But I'll be doing a discourse on it tomorrow. But yeah, don't be scared, y'all. Don't be shy. Come on, I know somebody got a question. 2 more questions. Sarah Bartman, yeah. 2 more questions. I shouldn't have to do no 10-second counter. Just come on in with your question. It's interrupted. What's up? Two more questions, y'all. No, not 10-second counter, then I'm gone. Don't nobody come in. I mean, ain't no questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bet. So with that being said, we at 32. We're gonna end the class at 32. We're gonna end the class at 33. All right, we got 33. 3 times 3 is what? 9. 9 is the highest number. We're gonna leave it at that. Now I was giving y'all a chance to ask questions. Anybody had any questions? I gave a whole lecture today about let's go back. I gave a whole lecture today. Actually, 44 slides. So it was 44 slides today, people. A 44 slide lecture about the different spells used to keep the Blacks/Latinos in a deep sleep. All right. So once again, I'm starting counting again for any questions. You know what I'm saying? If you sat through the whole thing, you should have some questions. But 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So look, nobody got no questions. That's good. I can rest my voice. I can recharge up my throat chakra. I can eat. I can go meditate. All right. I can finish. Look, y'all. I can finish. Y'all. Hold on. My alkaline diet. I can finish it, y'all. Y'all see it? All right. So peace to the gods. I want to end this lecture with the right spiritual energy. So I'm gonna end it with this. Okay. You got to get on the live. Because I need them sides. I'm gonna close out the lecture with the right spiritual energy. So, and I'm gonna close it out saying once again, Grand Rising, peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. I appreciate y'all for joining in. Go research, go research what I'm telling y'all. Go tap into it. It's imperative to understand that we are shifting. The 500-year invasion that these human beings, along with their reptilian allies have had over us is over with. All right. So, positive energy always creates elevation. When you see peace, God, you're the most powerful being in the universe. There's no being more powerful than you. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are strong. I salute the divinity in you because I recognize that your soul and my soul are Blacks and your Latinos when you see them. Praise each other. Praise each other. Right? Remember the words, technology. So if we say negative things out of our mouth to each other, we're creating that reality for each other. So to reconstruct this environment, we have to praise one another, which is what our ancestors did, your ancestors did. We never prayed to no deities or no gods outside of ourselves because they don't exist. All right? They don't exist. Okay? So with that being said, for the eat dinner, peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. And with that being said, I leave as I come. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the live, tune in tomorrow. Peace.